Remember the bullies back in your childhood days? They stole lunch money and pulled nasty pranks. Now fast forward to the 21st century. Bullying has become a serious problem that can have long-lasting effects. It's more aggressive, and with the internet and texting, more widespread. In today's Parent-Teacher Corner, we're going to provide parents with guidance and assistance to help their children learn to deal with bullies and how to avoid becoming bullies themselves. We've got a duo of experts with us this morning, the president of the National Association of Elementary School Principals, Barbara Chester, and the director of the American School Counselor Association, Stephanie Lobiondo. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Barbara, let's talk about bullying. Define it for me. I have an idea, obviously, but what do you think it is?
It's about power. It's about control. It's about things being out of balance and out of control. It can be verbal. It can be emotional. It can be physical. It's a kind of abuse of other people that you're trying to take control of a situation and take something away from them.
Now, let's take that and add the word cyber.
Cyber.
Which amazes me. Cyberbullying. It's really rampant.
And it's brutal.
It's really mean.
It's the new way, because kids nowadays are so tech savvy, and more tech savvy than adults in their lives, that they know what to do and they know how to harass other kids. It's texting, it's IMing, it's emailing, it's all that, and it's consistent and it's repetitive, which is bullying. It's just repetitive.
And it's all about that technology.
All about it.
Now, in a recent Parent-Teacher Corner segment, we actually spoke to the executive director of the American Association of School Administrators, Dr. Daniel Domenech. And he had some thoughts about technology in our schools today. And I'd like to listen, if you don't mind. Okay. Let's take a look.
Teachers need to be trained in how to use the technology effectively, so that it's not just a toy and the kids aren't using it to play games, but they're actually using it to learn.
Great information, but what I see there is just so much responsibility for teachers to monitor all that technology at school. How do you do it, Barbara?
A lot of it has to do with the structure that you set up around the use of internet, the use of different kinds of technology at school, what kids are able to access. It's somewhat easier at elementary probably than it is at secondary, but putting structure around access to things and then knowing the kinds of things you need to be looking for, and teachers being engaged in that process and learning about it is really important.
And not just teachers, but let's be honest, Stephanie, parents have to be engaged. Yes. And I feel in our society today, children just have too much, freedom.
Yes, too much freedom, too much freedom. Yeah. Parents need to police things. They need to look at their phones. They need to look at their child's internet and the websites they go to and other things. They are still the parents. It doesn't matter if they're 15 and I can't do it. They need to do that. It's what they need to look for.
It's imperative.
Yes.
Let's talk more about bullies. It's not just boys anymore.
No.
It's girls.
It's bad.
Lots of girls. What is it? Is it low self-esteem? I mean, what drives someone to do it?
It can be low self-esteem, and at the elementary level we see that sometimes more often than at secondary. It's a societal thing. They see it in their environment, the adults that they're around, that's how they get the problem solved, to bully other people. That's how I'm going to go to school and solve the problem too. Right. It makes me have power and control.
Right. And when it comes to bullying, a lot of students, they don't like to talk about it. And I've had a lot of my friends come up to me and say, my daughter really didn't want to tell me, my son. What should a child do, and what should a parent do if something like that happens, Stephanie?
Call the school. Talk to your school counselor at the school. They are your lifeline. They're your first line of defense. We are trained to help. We do groups. We do one-on-one with kids. We go in classrooms. We work with the students. We work with the administration like Barbara. We really do everything in the school, so please use us, call us.
And parents really need to get involved with that, don't they? They have to listen.
Listen to your kids, listen to what they're saying. Don't tell them to go out and just solve the problem themselves. Hear what it is, go to school, be part of the team that solves the problem. And don't go to school demanding and being the bully. Go to school and ask for help, ask for investigative support, and try to get the problem solved with the team.
And understand it, any kid can be a bully. Yeah, there's not one specific person that does this. So you understand it could be your child too.
Now, I want to end this segment on a positive note, because you have a wonderful story about a student of yours that I think was bullied and has turned it around in such a positive way in her life. Tell me about it.
She did. Well, there's a wonderful young lady in my school. Her name's AJ. Hi. And she has developed and wanted to create her own anti-bullying program. So she came to me and she said, Miss Lobo, I really want to do this. I need help. And so she got the backing of the principal and of the teachers. And she's also got student signatures on a petition, and they're really just rallying around and being the positive influences within the school community. So we're going to train them. I'm in charge of training them to make sure they understand anti-bullying strategies, and we're going for it.
I love it. And maybe one day we can have her on our show.
Yes, you would love that.
I'd love to bring her on, because having a student take action, that's the best part of this.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And for more information on bullying and school counselors, visit the American School Counselor Association at schoolcounselor.org and the National Association of Elementary School Principals at naesp.org. Make sure to keep watching our Parent Teacher series for more great information and get involved.